Welcome back, Pen Pals. This is Tom with Goldspot Pens. I am joined again by our frequent guest. This is her third appearance on our YouTube channel. This is Jennifer Rufo from Filofax, or Blue Line Ready Form, but they also distribute Filofax products here in the United States. And today we're going to be taking a look at particularly the Clipbook, which is a new release by Filofax that kind of modifies the idea of a binder. So a lot of people are interested in, let's say, notebooks or journaling. The Clipbook kind of offers a nice blended approach between, let's say, a traditional binder and planner that also blends in together with like notebook or bullet journaling and things like that. So Jennifer's going to show us the entire lineup of Clipbook products and refills you could get for them, little accessories and things like that. And we'll also show us how to fully customize one and, you know, make it really your own.
Well, thanks for having me back, everybody. It's an honor to be here again. I'm glad you're not sick of me yet. And when people ask me, what is a Clipbook? Well, it's whatever you make of it. The motto of Clipbook is, make of me what you fill. So the main difference between a Clipbook is you'll notice that the spine is actually really flexible. We make it that way so that you can fill it up however you want and how much you want. Compare that to a traditional Filofax organizer, which I happen to have right here, coincidentally.
Or maybe on purpose.
So you'll see that it's a little bit more rigid, you know, it's made to be that way, so it holds its shape, you know, it's got the standard refills in it, you know, it's made to be reused every year, you know, you update it every year for 2019, 2020, you know, make sure you get your refills for 2019 if you haven't done so yet, it's that time of year. But for Clipbook, it's meant to be what you make of it. If you want it to be a scrapbook, if you want it to be a gift for somebody, if you want it to be a photo album, if you want it to be a bullet journal, if you want it to be a sketchbook, if you want it to be a really nice gift for somebody, it can be any and all of that and more. Most importantly too, it's an undated product, so you don't have to worry about it losing its value, I guess, in terms of becoming obsolete in dated terms.
Yeah, a lot of times I know that I've bought like an agenda before and then it's of like 1 year, and let's say I don't use it for a few weeks or even like a few months, and I come back to it and I'm like, well, you know, it's just going to be this big gap of time where there's just going to be blank pages, and those blank pages just look so sad. But with this, it's like you could keep going perpetually, or you could just decide to change it up completely and just put in different refills and inserts and then make it something else entirely.
Exactly. So let's open it up. In fact, you'll see that Clipbook comes in 2 sizes. So we have the smaller personal size, and then we have the larger A5 size as well. And this is the marble color, which you'll see marble is hot this year. And if you're thinking, oh wait, marble, I've seen that before. Yes, you have. You've seen it in our Filofax notebook. Coincidentally, I have one here as well.
Marble's so hot right now.
It really is. I see it everywhere still. So in our Clipbook, when we open it up, you'll see all different types of refills to get you started. So we give you ruled paper, we give you quad pages, we give you blank pages, we give you non-dated pages that you can actually pull out too. So if you want to pull it out like that, that's really neat.
Accordion style, yeah.
Exactly.
And this type of paper that's used in these Clipbooks are the more heavier paper that is more fountain pen friendly, right?
Yes.
This heavier stock paper is able to be more attuned to using like brush pens and markers and things like that, so that you could use it as like a mixed media.
Exactly. And we'll get into one of the accessories too, but you can even put your own papers in here as well. You have a favorite paper that you traditionally buy, or refills or things of that nature. We do our own hole punch as well, so you can just put that in here too, which is really neat. Filofax really thinks of everything when they introduce a new line of products. You'll see all different types of fills and different formats for undated pages and things of that nature too. We also give you to-do lists as well, different checklists you can fill out too. So it's really fun. Clipbook also lays flat as well.
I might be jumping the gun a little bit, but you'd be able to like fold it completely, like, you know.
You got it.
There you go.
Ta-da! It's meant to be flexible. It's meant to be, you know, kind of beaten up a little bit.
Yeah.
And you can see how like really, it's like you can throw it in your bag and take it on the go. It's really easy to use too. All you have to do is just pull it open as well. To shut it, all you do is just pinch it shut like that. So this is a really cool feature of the new Clipbook. The refills that fit your organizers will fit the Clipbook. So if you already have a personal size Filofax organizer, the refills for that will fit your personal size Clipbook, or if you have an A5, it'll fit the A5 Clipbook. So it's really versatile, and it can go vice versa as well. If you want to turn this into a dated product, just buy a 2019 Filofax organizer refill. Boom, there you go, you've got it. You'll notice that the colors are similar to what we already offer in the Filofax family. It matches the notebooks that are out. If you've seen the new Clipbook Pens, these were designed to fit right into the Clipbook organizers as well, which is really neat. In fact, I'll show you on my own purple right here. It fits right into the spine of the Clipbook. So it goes in just like so, and you'll see that it lies just completely flat there. So there's no like messy like cap or anything. It doesn't fall out or anything, so you can take it on the go, write your thoughts on the go. You don't have to worry about losing your pen or anything. So
Or you don't have to purchase like an additional loop that kind of sticks out with. I mean, with these organizers, they would have the loop that comes out on this side here, but this is a little bit more flexible because the fact that it's already built in, and you could just throw it right in there.
Like with our notebooks, we have that extra pen loop accessory that you can buy, but with these, you can already get it right. It's right in the spine of the Clipbook. And if you didn't already know, with the Clipbook pens, they're erasable, which is really cool. You scribble or draw or write a note. Let's say you make a mistake, which happens to me all the time. And the tip there, friction based. It's like magic.
Nice.
All gone like it never even happened. And you'll see that we've got 7 different colors that match the Clipbooks. We've got the 5 different pastels. We've got the rose, the orchid, the vista blue, the lemon, the beautiful duck egg, the rose, and the black, which black goes with anything.
Yeah, basically.
And the rose gold, you guys just have to see this up against the rose gold notebook. Isn't that gorgeous?
Match, yeah.
And even like the rose gold pen up against the marble Clipbook. Take a look at that.
That's a good style.
And it's a good gift too. Like we're getting into like the holiday season. It really looks impressive. It looks very classy. So I'm a bit obsessed with this one. So let's talk about the Clipbook Collection a little bit. It comes with all of these papers already in it for you. 15 plain sheets, 15 squared sheets, 15 ruled sheets, 5 checklists, 1 fold-out double-sided undated year planner, 6 fold-out double-sided undated month planners, 13 undated week-to-view diary sheets, all that already ready to go for you. And it already fits the Filofax organizer refills too. So
it's a partridge in a pear tree, I think.
Yes, I know. That's the one thing that's missing, is the partridge in a pear tree. Here's just an overview of all the different colors and covers that we offer. And again, you'll notice, hey, these all look familiar. That's because they match the notebooks. So the Classic Brights collection, you'll see it comes in the A5. There we go. We've got orange. And then we also have black and like the classic monochrome. I'm skipping ahead for the Flyers fans in the audience. Orange and black.
Orange and black.
Yep. Oh, we're in Devil's country, aren't we?
We are, or Rangers, or I mean, even South Jersey, we're talking Flyers too. So
we also have aqua, poppy, pear, fuchsia, navy, and orange. That's in the Classic Brights collection, which we've got all over there. And then in the Pastels collection, they're available in both the A5 and the Personal. We've got the lemon, the Vista Blue, we've got the orchid, we have the duck egg, which I'll show you that in a second because I embellished it a little bit, and rose, which I was playing with earlier.
Yeah.
And then we also have the Patterns collection as well, which again is also matching our notebooks. Finally, we have our Saffiano collection, which is really fun and bright. We've got 2 colors in that. The fluoro pink, really bright and happy, available in A5. And then also the metallic silver. I've actually seen this one where you can take like a neon bright like marker and do some really cool designs on the front of that too. And this one's like almost like a mirror.
It is kind of, yeah. It's so reflective with that silver.
And then we also have in both A5 and personal, white and black. This just again gives overview of the sizes and price points. So MSRP on A5 is $29.99, and then on the personal size it's $25.99. A little bit more for these guys, it's $31.99. A little bit more goes into the covers on these. So that's just essentially the overview of all the different colors and covers that are offered in the Clipbook collection.
Cool.
So here's some of the refills that we do. Again, in personal and A5. These are specifically for Clipbook, but again, it's compatible with Filofax organizers. We do the pens as well. MSRP on those, $19.99. We do a refill as well. So this is just some ideas of things that you can do with your Clipbook. Now, I'm not the most creative person in the world. I'm really not. I'll admit, when I first saw the Clipbook, I didn't really grasp the full concept of make of me what you fill and that it's fully customizable. The fact that the Clipbook is a Filofax patented product and the fact that you can do whatever you want with it, I didn't understand that until I actually saw some of the things that you could do with it in person. And some of the crude projects that I'm going to show you today are really just barely scratching the surface.
It's something to show that like anybody could really
get
to doing this, and that you don't have to be a skilled artisan, trade craftsman, and things like that to be able to modify this. As anybody could really accomplish this.
Totally. So in this little flyer here, just some of the basics is you can just even take just a simple Sharpie marker and you can draw on the cover. Now, if you notice, the white cover or the white Clipbook here is what they use. Now, that's one of the reasons why the white and the black are so popular is because people love the white as a blank canvas and they love to use the black for like different like neon markers and things.
Right.
I did my own version on a white one.
Cool.
Okay, so everybody knows the holidays are coming up. So this is one of my takes on a white Clipbook and my idea on how for me to stay organized during Christmas, or I can give this as a gift, probably to my mom. She would appreciate this.
For someone who really gets into the season and everything.
Exactly, because if you think about the holidays, you're rushing around. You need to make a ton of lists. You need to make a gift list. You need to make a grocery list, multiple grocery lists. You need to make recipes. Get that all organized. All of that can go in your Clipbook actually, so it's all in one spot, and it can go in your bag along with your coupons. Your coupons can go in the Clipbook. Use the hole punch, put them in here. And to make it festive, you can dress up your Clipbook. I drew this little Christmas tree last night, but it looks a little sad. I think we need to dress it up a little bit. One of the cool things about Clipbook and how it's packaged is, if you notice, I left this plastic cover on. It's perforated.
So that it's meant to almost leave on as a protector.
Exactly. So you'll see, let's dress our tree up. All you see that I'm doing is I just took a Sharpie. Oh boy, that's not
a metallic Sharpie.
Metallic Sharpie, yes. That's not the prettiest star in the world, but you know what? It's good enough for our little tree here. And I think we need to add in some ornaments on our tree. How about that? Add in some other colors. Remember, I'm the purple girl, so I got a purple Sharpie, of course, in my repertoire of colors. Some of my Christmas ornaments aren't fully round, but that's okay. Good enough for the tree here. So we just drew directly onto the little cover here. And when you lift it up, isn't that cool?
That's pretty neat.
It's just a different way to be creative.
And but what you did for the tree underneath there was that you essentially went with the Sharpie in a green, right?
It was just a green Sharpie.
So you could actually make them like permanently on the cover, but like something like this is kind of cool because then you could overlay it with whatever you'd like to.
Let's say you mess up on the front cover, just take off the back cover and start over. Put it on the front. Maybe put together some different pictures, cut them out, put them in here almost like a scrapbook. It's a different, like, I think, updated modern version of scrapbooking. You can do all kinds of different themes for different holidays, different occasions, different vacations and things. Speaking of, we can talk about a different way to dress up your Clipbook. I went to an arts and crafts store. I was like, I need to dress up my duck egg. And I'm feeling like I missed the beach. So I went to the jewelry section. I found a couple charms, spent less than $5. And this is a great gift for someone too.
Yeah. And it's personalized. All of a sudden, something that just was like a plain, product, that just has like, it's kind of retail dressing, it becomes a very personalized type of item, very inexpensively too.
I think this looks really classy. Like, I think the duck egg in and of itself looks classy, but this just, it dresses it up. It's a nice gift. You could even write on the cover like beach memories, make it a nice little photo album with like different memories. Or you can, if you have a beach house, if you're lucky enough to have that, you can make it like a beach house guest book.
Oh, nice.
Or like you can even do another one, maybe like use the silver metallic as like a wedding guest book. Here's our denim clipbook. This one's got a very bohemian vibe to it.
Yeah.
So all this is a $3 keychain I found, and it clips right on. And this is just a jewelry chain.
Cool.
Again, at an arts and crafts store. And I clipped it onto the keychain and then clipped it onto the back with the ring in the back. So not only does it dress it up, but it also functions as a little...
Like a way to keep it all together.
Yeah, like a binding almost.
It's a way to like accessorize it and really make it your own. And it has that sort of, especially with the denim, it has that sort of like lived in, like, it just has that rustic quality already about it.
Yeah, and then finally, the last thing that I did, and this is really simple, I took a hole punch and I did technically 4 punches. I did one at the top corner, one at the bottom corner, one in the middle in the front, and one in the back on the front.
Okay.
And then I took a spool of ribbon that was 50 cents.
Right.
And I did red ribbon because I liked how it looked on the black.
Black and red is classy, yeah.
Yes. And I just did a little tie up at the front here, tie down in the back, and then in the middle here, it almost looks like it's almost like a lock, so it's a ribbon lock.
Okay, so it is the material itself for the cover is really what kind of allows for a lot of this.
Oh, totally. It's actually a polyurethane self-healing cover. So if you cut into it, it won't cut you back. Someone actually drew an apple on the front of the cover and they cut into the apple like someone took a bite out of it. And you can touch it and it doesn't like cause you to bleed or anything.
What's that they call PU, which is that,
yes.
that is
polyurethane.
Yeah. So.
And that allows it to be flexible, and that allows it to expand as you put more refills in it. That allows it to bend and take the beating. I would absolutely love, love, love to, see everybody's ideas and things in the works. If your audience wouldn't mind posting their ideas, please show me because I need some inspiration in addition to this.
Yeah, I need some ideas to copy. Because that's what I like to do when I see a lot of good ideas out there. I'm like, oh, I gotta try that with my journal or my organizing,
Follow with the bullet journal. That's, good ideas get shared. This one is the hole punch.
And that's particularly useful, as you had mentioned earlier, is if you have a particular type of paper that you like to use. It's like a, HP LaserJet printer paper, or like Tomoe River paper, or any type of paper that's not the Filofax refill paper.
Yeah, or if you're adapting this to include photos,
right?
You can just punch the photo. Or if you are traveling, you want to throw in your airline ticket or boarding pass, punch that.
Absolutely.
If you have an old recipe that's already written out somewhere on like a recipe card, you can punch that and put that in.
It's a lot to take in terms of like what you could do with it. And just as long as you have like a basic idea of like, oh, I really want like a journal for just movies or Netflix. We were looking at that the first video. It's like you could list all of the seasons of TV shows, and so you could have like one on, let's say, like a purple refill. You could have one on a yellow refill. So to kind of like close things up, we want to hear what you would have a journal for. So like this video and leave a comment below. We have a special giveaway that Jennifer was so gracious enough to give us some products for. So we have an assortment of clipbooks, this one being the black clipbook with the black pen. We have marble, personal, then we also have the marble notebook, which is also modular too, and then the white in the A5. And we want to give this away to folks that are in need of a notebook and or journal. And we will randomly pick, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, we will pick 4 comments randomly. And we'll do it a week after the video has been posted.
There's 4 items there?
Yeah.
I'll throw in one more to make it 5.
Okay.
All right, because I like odd numbers, I guess. I'll throw in this one that's already dressed. How about that?
Okay, cool. Nautical themed for your beach house.
There you go.
Jennifer, I really appreciate you coming in today and showing us the Filofax Clipbook, seeing what kind of things you could do with it and all the fun that you could have with customizing and really making it yours and filling it for all of your different ideas and whatnot, and showing us the full line. And I totally don't mind that you completely ransacked the entire table. That's okay.
That tends to happen when I visit.
That's all right. Because, I mean, we have a lot of cool stuff here to look at, so we wanted to take a look at everything.
Thank you so much for having me back again, and it was great chatting with you guys, and hope to see you again soon.
Hit the notification bell to get new videos whenever we, when we publish them live. Feel free to subscribe, or also sign up to our email newsletter list, and follow Filofax USA is on Instagram, and Goldspot Pens is on Instagram, and you could always just tag us if you're coming up with different ideas for your clipbooks, and we'll share them with everybody else that's watching this video. So without any further ado, I appreciate you guys tuning in, and stay inky, my friends. Take care.
Bye.